So Christian, we left off with Gemini CLI very confidently saying that it had written all the code we need for an invoice generator.
That's right. Now, let's put that new code to the test. I'll jump back into the terminal and change directory to the My Customers folder. Then I'll run the Firebase serve command to fire up the test environment. Let's test the invoice button with SAM first. I'll fill out all the fields, add a couple of line items, and then select Save Invoice.
Ugh, it failed.
No worries. Let's inspect the page, copy these errors, and go back to Gemini CLI. We'll tell it what went wrong and have it try again.
All right, Gemini, we're letting you cook, and you're saying it's all fixed now. Let's find out if you're right.
Okay. Let's go back to our test environment, do a hard refresh, and try again. I'll add some information in the fields and add a line item and save the invoice.
Hey, it worked! Way to go, Gemini!
Let's open the invoice and check the formatting. Yeah, this is great. There's the line item, the date, and the customer name. Excellent. Now let's exit the test environment by going back to Cloud Shell and typing Control-C to shut it down. I'll run Firebase deploy to deploy our latest and greatest version of the app, and click the hosting URL to load it.
Let's test it out with Jose in the Past Business tab.
All right, let's change the notes to Needs Edited Cover Letter and click Generate Invoice. I'll fill out the fields, say it's $50 worth of work. I'll click Save Invoice. Now it's showing up in the list below, and if I click on it to open it up, everything is where it should be.
Okay, so it made a mistake, but it fixed it pretty quickly.
All we had to do was feed it a little information.
This is great. Now we have a fully functioning web app that does everything we wanted it to do. And all we really needed was entry-level knowledge of a few tools in Google Cloud. My mind's blown.
It's not too shabby, huh? I'm going to stop here, but for folks watching this,
Let me guess. We have some self-guided lessons and a lab.
you got it. We have one last lesson that's all about prompt engineering, the scientific art of developing a great prompt that gets AI to do what we want it to do. Then in the last lab, you can practice your own prompt engineering skills to add the invoice generator.
And after that,
Well, I hope that you are all convinced that you don't need a degree in computer science to build great applications in Google Cloud. You now have all the tools and know-how that you need. The possibilities are pretty limitless.
yeah, so take what you've learned here and try it out for yourselves. You can use the code we made in these videos to build on it and improve it, or come up with your own idea. Play around, fail, learn from your mistakes, and have some fun. Good luck.